Warning, Cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
I can't breathe.
He did go to a bar.
No, what is this?
No. What the hell is going
on? Who the are you? Why?
on? Talk this over.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
You can feel in your heart when something's not right.
No other woman has made me feel the way she does.
You don't do this to the people that love you.
I can live with the truth, but I can't live with lies.
I'm lost. I feel like I'm by myself.
This is not the way we're supposed to end.
I will get to the truth.
I know this isn't easy.
I can't take it anymore.
I knew something was going down, though, man.
This has been a lie the whole time. I'm about to throw up.
Oh, hell no!
Here we go. I see you right there. I want a hard target search.
Is this what you call any time with your jar?
There he is.
Get the camera off you! You need to be baptized!
Calm down! Knock that off.
I saw you on the side!
This is the price of justice.
This is like not how this is supposed to work,
Just
John.
go with him.
I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I do love you.
I love you, too.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Welcome. I'm Joey Greco. Thank you for tuning in to another installment of Cheaters. Please meet Megan Swensky, a young woman with concerns about her husband's apparent attempts to live vicariously through his brother. At her wit's end, Megan turns to Cheaters to ease her troubled heart.
Megan Swensky, age 25. A housewife concerned that her husband tries to relive the days when he was free and single.
It's been a while now that I don't feel so comfortable or happy as I was when we first started going out and started being married and started doing everything together. It's just, it's really awkward, kind of. It's weird. He's like a different person right now. One night I found, I'd say it was in February, I found a napkin with like some girl's lipstick on it. And it was kind of, I don't know, crumbled up, like he just kind of put it in his pocket. It's my livelihood, it's my marriage, I mean, he completes me in a way that, not everybody else could. It's your best friend. You give up all your other best friends and, because you're married now. You don't go out, you just spend all the time with your husband. And Nick's just really hasn't been any of those things. He's supposed to be my everything.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Nick Swensky, age 27. A loan processor accused of using his long hours at work as an excuse to explore other interests. Investigation Day 2. Cheaters inspectors tail the suspect down a busy thoroughfare. After a brief pursuit, he arrives at an unfamiliar apartment complex. Investigators make visual contact with suspect Nick Swensky as he makes his way inside the complex and into a second-floor unit. A short time later, Swensky emerges with another male, and the two hang out on the porch drinking and playing guitar. Word comes from headquarters that the residence belongs to Swensky's brother, and the male with him matches his brother's description. Detectives notice an unknown female approaching the brothers. This mysterious woman gives the suspect a kiss hello before disappearing inside an adjacent apartment. A few minutes later, the female returns with some party supplies and another female. Swensky's kissing companion takes a seat on his lap, and the group passes around what appears to be a marijuana cigarette. With a joint cashed, the suspect and his companion retire to her apartment, leaving Swensky's brother and the companion's friend to get better acquainted. Later that evening, the pair resurface and walk down to Swensky's car. The pair playfully kiss goodbye before heading their separate ways for the evening. Investigation Day 7. Agents post up outside Swensky's workplace and wait for some action. Shortly after their arrival, Cheater's intel notices the suspect leaving for the day. Agents track the suspect to a local watering hole. Swensky heads inside, where he grabs a table and a happy hour cocktail. Minutes later, he's joined by his companion from prior surveillance, now identified as Samantha Jones. The couple share a kiss hello, order a few more drinks, and then Swensky's companion proceeds to read his palm. As the pair practice the art of palmistry, the suspect shows just how long his lying line is in this recorded phone call with his wife, Megan.
Hey, baby, what's up?
Hey. Yeah, you know what movie?
I spent tonight and helped Jeffrey put together the entertainment center.
Entertainment center?
Yeah, he doesn't know how to put down the wire, so he can't read a book.
You're a smarter brother.
I know, but I'll call you back later.
How long do you think it's going to take?
There's no telling. It's pretty big.
I guess call me back later, and I love you.
Love you too. I'll see you later.
Arriving back at Jones' apartment, the couple hurries up to her unit, where they disappear inside for the remainder of the night. Investigation Day 10. Cheater's detectives set up a perimeter around the Swensky residence. PIs soon catch a glimpse of the suspect leaving for the evening. Gumshoes once again track the suspect to the companion's apartment complex. After a brief pit stop inside, Swensky and Jones set off for a night on the town. Following a short trip, the couple arrive at a restaurant where they enter arm in arm. Once inside, the pair enjoy a nice meal and some good dinner conversation. Now full, the two set forth to their next destination, a few miles away at a video store. With their new releases in hand, the suspect and Ms. Jones depart. Next, in an inexplicable move, the couple swing by Swensky's house, where the suspect sneaks inside. After getting his necessary items, Swensky slinks back out and makes a mad dash for his vehicle. Swensky and Jones then make their way back to Jones' apartment and vanish inside. With a final piece of evidence in place, Cheater's investigators head to headquarters. Coming up, the confrontation.
With her husband's repulsive behavior well documented, Cheaters calls Megan to disclose the video footage. Desperate to end her insecurity, Megan finds the courage to face her fears.
Megan, thanks for being with us this evening. I know that you've been going through a tough time. I know you're anxious. I'm not going to take up any more time. Are you ready to see the information that our detectives have discovered concerning Nick? As our investigation began, our detectives followed Nick as he left your home. He arrived at this apartment complex, which I'm sure
His brother's apartment
is familiar to you.
complex, yeah. That's his brother.
Gets there, has a seat with his brother. After some time, a young lady goes up the staircase. It seemed apparent that your husband knew who she was because he gets up. They greet one another. She goes into the apartment that was right next door across the hall from his brother. Comes back out a short time later, sits on your husband's lap. They appear to have ignited some controlled substances. After they smoke each other out, they descend down the staircase. As they walk to the car, she's a little handsy with him. She grabs his arm. They share a moment before he gets in the car. As she's walking away, he gives her a love tap. And then he gets in his car and leaves. On this day, Megan, our detectives caught Nick as he left work. From there, he went directly to a bar, goes inside, grabs a seat, and a short time later, the same woman that we saw him with at the apartment arrives, and after spending quite some time there, they exit, they follow one another back to the apartment complex. And at that point, we were able to see both of them enter her apartment. It's okay. Gonna be all right?
I can't breathe. I'm panic attacks. I can't breathe right now.
All right, hang on. What do you need? Do you have a bag or something? Do you have a bag, Max? Max, someone's coming. Someone's coming. Here, please sign. We'll just get in that. Take your time. Let's give her a little space. You're gonna be okay? All right, listen, I'm not gonna make you look at any more of that. All right? Well, after work, he did go to a bar, and this young lady was waiting there for him. Do you want to confront Nick with the information that you now have? You sure?
I want to go right now.
Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and load out.
Now.
All right, come this way. We're coming up. All right. Okay, here we are on the right. Okay, here we go. All right. All right, guys. There we go. Oh, there he is. Right here. Watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Nick?
Baby, what's going on?
I'm Joey Greco with Cheaters.
No, what is this?
And this is wife.
Who is this?
You know
Who
your
is
wife.
this?
What?
No, what is this?
Hey, girl. That's his wife.
What are you talking about? His wife.
Yo, what?
What's going on? Who the are you? Wife!
Coming up, the conclusion.
They share a moment.
I can't breathe.
He did go to a bar.
Who the are you? Wife! You're married? You're married?
I'm about to catch a case of this bitch. Get her away.
What do you mean this big? You're the one that's married.
How long have you been seeing him?
I've been seeing him for 3 months.
No, I'm gonna talk this over. Can't do jack. These cameras around.
No, it's too late.
There we go. Come on.
It's too
No,
late.
come on, baby. Wait, man. I'm telling you, stay away.
It's a classy move.
Stay away from you.
You lie to the
I
woman,
can't handle
and then you
this.
kick her purse.
I can't.
Come on, baby.
No, I can't. No, just
Come on.
don't.
Why the were you with me in the first place?
Hey. Come on. She doesn't want to go with you.
She's
all right?
going.
Me myself.
What? No.
Yeah, really.
No.
Come on, come on. Come on, baby. Get the hell off me, man. Damn. Step back, dude.
Why don't you?
Man, get your ass back.
No, you.
Come on.
White boy.
Come on, baby. Baby.
No, attack your
Come on.
face.
I'm telling you, man.
You.
Man, y'all better back the f off me.
No, just, you know what? No, your stuff's gonna be outside when you
Come on, baby. I'm sorry. Come on, get out of there.
Sorry. Yeah, you're sorry.
Man,
I got something for you.
I know damn well you ain't got.
No.
What are you doing right there for?
Want to see it? Get off of me.
Burn it.
See these?
My dad, man.
Yeah. Jethro.
2-inch
Alibi. No alibi. Right?
Man, let me. Man, hey, my dad gave me those.
Wait. Everybody.
Hear the music? Can you hear the music? There's no music.
Get yourself into, man.
Oh my God. I can't do this anymore.
Yo, man, come back here. Damn. Yo, man, leave her alone. Come on, let's go back to my car. Let's talk about.
You leave me alone!
Does anybody have a light? Wait, you're not gonna light me?
Yo, baby. Come on, man. That's my wife right there. Wait up.
See, I want to talk to you.
Oh, you got dumbasses. Y'all need to get away, man.
Stay away from me. Stay away from my general vicinity.
Following the confrontation, Megan tries to regain her composure. At the end of the show, Cheaters reveals her plans. But next, Cheaters presents Daisha Jefferson, a client who comes forward to further clarify her story. Daisha offers her no-holds-barred rendition of the events that occurred during the confrontation.
Daisha Jefferson, age 26. Daisha returns to share her perspective on the night she confronted her cheating boyfriend.
I was already tripping because I already seen it on tape. My heart just fell in my lap, you know. I had a whole lot of mixed feelings. I wanted to strangle him for one. I really did, because that's just dirty. He been dragging me along for the ride or whatever he needed to calm his nerve. Whatever he needed me for, that's what he was dragging me around for, and I didn't need that. So I'm already hurting, then I gotta see you riding around off in the car. You doing too much. I don't even know how to explain how I felt. I want to hurt him some kind of way. I want to do something to him. What is you doing?
I'm just
This your baby? What is you? Hey, come here.
Some questions,
This your
Artez?
baby?
go ahead, man.
What you mean, go ahead? What is you doing?
They live together. They've been dating for 6 years.
What you
he has
doing?
2 children with this young lady.
You ain't gonna answer my question.
Y'all move around with this
You ain't gonna answer my question.
Hold on, man. I'll talk
You
to
ain't
you
gonna answer my
outside,
question.
man.
That's what you need to do. You need to come talk to me right now. He never came by. I ain't talked to him until this morning, actually. He wanted to come over and take a bath. And he didn't say talk about nothing. He just said take a bath. So I told him no, that it was over and I'm doing my own thing now and I don't have time for that. That's what I told him.
Hi, Faye.
What you mean it ain't
Sorry
like
that we had to meet you like this.
What you mean?
Let's go, man.
But here, watch out. Give it.
Yeah.
Watch out. Okay. Now that I met Faye, would you mind telling me how you met this gentleman?
I've been knowing him
Okay, for how long though?
for a while now. That's our child together.
Well, I understand that part, but you see, he's been with this woman for 6 years.
I don't know nothing about
And her,
her.
no, I'm not saying that you did. I'm not. You don't have to be defensive.
Oh, the lady just, she kept it 100 about everything. She told me that it was his and she was sorry and she didn't know nothing about me. So I couldn't do nothing but accept that, believe her, because I'm really after him. I don't know her, she don't know me. She just said, yes, it's his child and she's sorry and she don't know nothing about me. So I couldn't fault her for that. It's all on him.
She has 2 children with this gentleman.
Well, she can have them because I ain't know nothing about that.
And what's upsetting her the most is that she just found out that he has a child with some other. Okay. Oh, you want to shut down the explanation, Artez? Is he buying the
You going to
Pampers?
jail in that?
Well, he's getting the money from her.
Ma'am, I don't know. I don't even know.
I know you don't know me. It's about him. It's all right. It's all right.
I didn't know nothing about you.
You just make sure your baby get home. He gonna be in jail. Yeah. I don't got nobody bossing me around no more, that's for sure. I just gotta deal with my kids by myself. I'm really used to it, but that's something that I gotta get used to now. I don't gotta see him laying around the house lounging all day and chilling with his friends while I'm up cleaning and cooking or going to work to try to make money to pay the rent or whatever bill we got coming up. I can just focus on me doing it just straight out by myself.
Following the chaotic confrontation, Megan Swinsky decides her dignity and self-respect must come first in her life. Megan says, "I've had enough men in my life let me down. If I take him back after this, he'll only do it again and again." Nick Swinsky believes relationships are hard, especially when you get saddled with a wife. Swinsky says, "Years from now, I want to settle down, but now I realize I'm too young." When contacted by Cheaters producers, Samantha Jones defended her involvement in the affair. Ms. Jones says, "I did have sex with her husband, but it wasn't all that good. As far as I'm concerned, we'll both get off much better without him."
you still have to pay. They think nobody's watching, but you better think again. Another heart is broken.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.